Kia ora, my name's Bruce. Welcome to Tohu Wines. We're at New Zealand's first and foremost Maori-owned wine company. We've been in business now 20 odd years, 22 years I think it is this year, and yeah, it's all going pretty well. We thought we'd start this tour of the winery by looking at the end of the tour really, and you know what we've got in front of us here is the end. So this is all of our grape marks, so this is all the pressed skins and stems and rackuses from our vintage. So this is all the 2021 grape mark, happily composting away. We'll see if it's steaming, shall we? Let's have a look, see if there's any steam coming out. Oh yeah, it's cooking in there, so this will be like 60 odd degrees Celsius down in here, and this will be all breaking down. We'll come in, we'll mix this with our friend Hamish and his big giant digger. He'll come in here. Hamish is quite big as well, but he still needs a digger because it's quite large. He'll come in here, give this a good mix up, and in about 6 months time this will get all laid back out onto the vineyard. So we're trying to really complete that cycle of life of the grapevine. Kia ora Jersey, my name's Bruce Taylor. I'm Chief Winemaker here for Tohu and Tohu Wines. I'm being filmed here at the top of our tank farm, actually, standing on top of some of our biggest tanks, in fact our biggest tanks in the winery. And looking behind me, not sure if you can see that, but you can see possibly the mountain, Mount Tapawai-Unuku, which is the tallest mountain out here in the Awatere Valley, and a real sort of guiding force behind what we have to deal with here viticulturally. So that mountain sits to the west of us. There's a river flowing down here behind me as well, which you can see through the vineyards. We do live in quite a nice part of the world, I guess, and work in quite a nice part of the world. And this little valley is, I guess, the second largest valley in Marlborough, so quite a different climate going on out here. Very cold nights, so a big diurnal shift. We get 35-degree days during summer and 5 degrees Celsius at night. I know how cold it is because I live here. I live up the bottom, just at the bottom of that mountain, actually, not too far from here. So it's cold, very cold at night. A little bit about myself. I've been here since 2008 making the wine, so I've got a pretty solid team of people working here for me as well. Most of them have been here for a number of years as well, so we're starting to figure out just how to make Sauvignon Blanc. I think give us another 50 years and we'll probably be quite good at it. But most of our wines, certainly in the white label range of Tohu, are coming out of this valley, so they're coming out of the Awatere, so we've always been big on sort of pushing this valley. I think it has a really distinctive sub-regionality to it, and these wines are starting to really sort of gain traction in New Zealand and in the world as something a little bit different to the rest of Marlborough Sauvignons, a little bit less of the big fruit bomb tropical fruits and a bit more of the sort of minerality and elegance, and a bit more, in my opinion, a bit more balanced and a more sort of food-friendly, sort of interesting Sauvignon Blancs.